Strength is the eighth card that we come to on our journey. This card represents courage and quiet power. If we look at the Strength card as an evolution or next step up from the Chariot card, we notice that the past few cards have been focused on choices or decisions and the best way for us to handle them. When it comes to reaching our identified goals, we can look at this card two ways. We can continue to see this as a card that applies primarily to ourselves, focusing on inner conflicts and choice, or we can look at it as direction when others are involved in conflicts and choices. In this card, we see our hero dressed in a flowing white gown, adorned with red roses in full bloom. White symbolizes pure intentions, and the red rose desires and passions. At this point in the journey, our hero is actually wearing those symbols fashioned into a gown. So we get the sense that there is not only a sense of balance between intention and desire, it is being worn daily for everyone to see. You'll also notice the infinity sign above her head. This is wisdom, and it includes the traits of tolerance, compassion, patience, and kindness. And we can see that there is a lion at her feet, gently submissive to her as she pets him. She has used her wisdom to soothe the lion to submission rather than matching the lion's natural tendency of aggression. She has used the strength of wisdom rather than the strength of force to dominate the situation. But of course, the real challenge is that our hero, you and I, must make the choice to be the instigator of wisdom and compassion to solve this problem peacefully, because the lion will always approach a situation like a lion. If this card is representational of a personal struggle and choice, then this card reminds us to use wisdom, the wisdom we have achieved or will achieve on this journey, in order to tame the self destructive, aggressive, and immediate gratification behaviors that the lion symbolizes and that lives in each one of us. If this is a struggle that involves others, then it urges us to use strength of wisdom rather than strength of force to dominate the situation. This is, of course, the most effective means of conflict resolution, but at times it can be the most challenging, as it forces you to be the bigger person and do what seems to be all the work. Step back from the conflict and look at it from both sides and ask yourself, what does my opponent hope to gain from this? Understanding their intentions can be a powerful tool in a peaceful resolution. And I'm not talking about giving in or taking a submissive stance. Your adversary may be causing a conflict merely for the sake of conflict itself. And I'm talking to you, me, Tammy from accounting. If that is the case, sometimes the best resolution is to simply walk away. Remember, sometimes the conflict doesn't involve you at all. It's a personal conflict that the person is having with themselves.